right, and welcome back to Super Sound Showcase. My name is Tim. We are sponsored by Culture Fix today, and we are here with Cody Christian. How's it going?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So I hear you just came out with your EP not too long ago, right?
I did. September 4th, dropped a 4-song EP, called it 2020, kind of an homage to, this whole year.
Yeah?
So,
Nice.
It's been a good time.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
Yeah, exactly. It's relative.
Right.
Yeah, I actually took a listen to a couple songs. Great stuff, man. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. It was really cool. Worked with a Williamsburg guy, Corey Pavlovsky, on 2 of the songs, and another one of my buddies, Ben Mekas, produced the other 2, out of Pipe Dream Studios and Own It Studios, respectively. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, so for our listeners, though, tell them a little bit about your style and a little bit about your influences.
Yeah, so my style, I guess the EP that I just came out with is kind of an extension of one of the newer passions for me, which the past 2 or 3 years I've really gotten into, like, country music, and it hasn't been something that I was, raised on per se. I kind of avoided it for a while. I was into the heavier stuff, growing up, and country was just not cool.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, more recently in my life, I've been getting really into like Sturgill Simpson, Tyler Childers,
Wow.
Turnpike Troubadours, those kinds of guys, and with the Corona happening, a lot of downtime, so I was able to piece together 4 songs and kind of put a little extension of what's new with me, putting it out there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you plan on putting out more albums or sort of following in that direction?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, creating stuff is one of the coolest and most fulfilling things that I get to do. And having this more country EP is one avenue, and then I'm in a band, Every King and Commoner. We've been together for, I think, over 4 years now. That's just another extension of me getting to, maybe say some things that are easier somehow to sing about than talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I feel like that's probably a lot of people that write music,
Yeah,
Sometimes it's easier just to put it out there with a song than it is just to, tell people where you're at. But the music it's definitely a passion of mine, one of the things that keeps me going. One of the coolest parts of the life that I get to live, for sure.
Yeah. So what is it exactly about the songwriting process that you enjoy most, or what is your songwriting process?
I think, the songwriting process for me is different every time. Sometimes I'll come up with a melody in a shower, and it'll stick with me, and then I'll get out, and maybe I can put a song together in, an hour or 2, or maybe, you come up with one thing, sit on it for a while, and maybe it takes months.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe nothing ever comes from it.
Yeah.
So the process is definitely all over the place for me.
Nice. So what actually, you said country music was never really a big influencer, but it came to a point where it was. What was that transition? I think the turning point for me was when I heard Chris Stapleton on the VMAs, I think, was it? Mm-hmm. Where he did that thing with Justin Timberlake, and I heard that guy, and I was like, dang, that was pretty good, And, country music up until that point to me was either, super old stuff that, I just wasn't into, or the super new, like, radio country stuff that I really wasn't into. Yeah, it's more poppy than anything else.
Not really my style. But when I heard Chris Stapleton, and I was like, man, that guy's got a voice. So I started digging into him, and I was like, man, these songs actually mean something more than rusty trucks and cut off jeans and tan legs. So had some depth, and getting into him led me into a lot more guys that I just didn't know about that really changed it up. I love the writing style that comes with that kind of music, and kind of the vulnerability of it. The things that they say and how they say it. I like it. It's a good art form, I think.
Nice. Well, so where did you actually get your start in music?
So I grew up in churches. started playing guitar around like junior high, like 7th grade, something like that. So I was playing in church bands growing up, all through high school, and moved down to Hampton Roads area. Kind of got plugged into a church there, started playing and lead music, and met up with some guys that were playing at the same church, and we just kind of branched off and started, creating some new things, and that's kind of where it started, and kind of what gradually got me where I was, I guess.
Nice. All right, man. Well, before we go into the break, is there anything else you want to mention?
I'd say keep a lookout. New stuff dropping all the time.
Yeah, you got
with me. Yeah, all on Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, Facebook, Tidal, Napster, like.
And the list goes on and on.
Oh yeah. When you put music out there now, it's everywhere. So, yeah. So yeah, I got that going on. And if there's any bars, restaurants out there, events that hear anything they like today, hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, email, all that good stuff.
Well, you heard it, Williamsburg. Keep your ears open. So, we'll be right back. This has been Super Sound Showcase. My name is Tim, and we're here with Cody Christian, and we'll be right back.
93.5 The Bird.
So, what do you have in store for us?
Hey, I'm going to play 2 songs for you guys, and this one's called Someday I Am. It's basically, I don't know if it's a love song or maybe an unresolved love song, I guess we could say, You got 2 people grow up together and they're in different places, and acknowledging where you're at. And, it might not be a responsible decision to make things super official, but being grateful, that you're in that situation with somebody that, can acknowledge that as well and just hold on to you, That's pretty much what we got going on here.
All right, man. Well, take it away.
Sweet. See it coming, but Lord, it overtook me fast. Some ghost got inside of my head and stole the good thoughts I had. And you didn't have to love me through it all, but I love that you did. My first crush, my first touch, my first love, you were the one. And I know I ain't an easy man to love, 'cause I drank myself numb and I smoked myself dope. I am a broken man. I made my own mess and it ain't yours to fix. But I love that you think that you care. No, I ain't the type of guy to make you somebody's wife, but I hope that someday I am. There's a dark cloud over my heart that won't let in the light. But through the wind and the rain and the thunder, you stayed by my side. And you didn't have to hold me through it all, but I'm glad that you did. You're the fire when the dark that's in my mind stays too long. And I know I ain't an easy man to love, 'cause I drank myself somebody's wife, but I hope that someday I am. My best of intentions ain't worth half of you, 'cause I'm fighting a war now, and I'm calling a truce. If I pull down a ring tonight, you'd know what to do. You tell me it's not the time, I'm still waiting on you. 'Cause I drank myself numb and I smoked myself dumb. I am a broken man. I made my own mess and it ain't yours to fix. But I love that you think that you can. No, I ain't the type of guy to make you somebody's wife, but I hope that someday I am.